This month, my portfolio has dropped by over £9,000. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a big hit, it hurts, but the bigger question is, what am I going to do now? Because it's exactly at this point where many people panic, sell, and mess up their long-term returns. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happened to my portfolio and what I'm going to do next. If you're new here, I have the goal to reach financial independence by the age of 45, and I'm building up my ISA and pension accounts to the figure of £1 million to do so. So let's get into it, and let's start by taking a look at my pension and ISA accounts. And let's begin with my ISA accounts, as most of my portfolio sits there. My InvestEngine account is my biggest portfolio, my biggest ISA portfolio, and this has also taken the biggest hit over the past month. The balance here is £67,823, and it's down a whopping £5,630 over the past month in pound terms, and 6.61% in percentage terms. We can take a look at the individual ETFs within this portfolio and see what's been causing this performance. We can see my main global fund, the Spider MSCI ACWI, has contributed to most of that negative pound performance. It's down by £4,323, which equates to just over -6%. Even my gold fund is down heavily. This is usually a safe haven. During times like this, it kind of smooths out these cycles, but this time it's having really bad performance. It's down by over 14% in the last month. It's a similar story for my Trading 2-on-2 ISA. This is also down significantly. It currently has a balance of £2,334 and is down by £224 over the last month, which equates to around 8.7%, -8.7% in percentage terms. Here I have two stocks in Alphabet and Microsoft, and they both had really bad months. My final ISA is my smallest ISA, and this is with Monzo. There's no surprises here in that this is also down. It currently has a balance of £1,132 and is down by just over £72 in the last month, -5.98%. Here I just invest in a single global equity fund, and of course the global markets haven't done great the past month, so there's no surprise that this is down. In terms of my pension, my Aviva pension currently has a balance of £55,165, and it's a similar story to the other accounts in that it's down significantly. Aviva doesn't provide me a 1-month view like we saw with the other accounts, but we can calculate it ourselves. If I consider also the deposit I made into this account over the past month, it means I'm down by around £3,344 in pound terms, which is just over -6%. So this means that my combined ISA and pension account balance at the time of recording is £126,456, and it means that I'm down by £9,271 over the past month. In percentage terms, this is around -7%. So it's not been a great month, but this isn't random. There's been clear reasons as to why my portfolio struggled over the past month. We don't need to spend too much time going through these reasons, as you will have seen them all over the news, with the Iran crisis and with global oil prices surging. All of this have contributed to market uncertainty, and the markets don't like uncertainty. Currently, it does feel like this market performance and the uncertainty is a big deal, and it's not nice seeing my portfolio in the red. However, it won't change my strategy. What's happening with the markets right now won't change my plan, and that's because I have a long-term perspective and accept that in the short term, the markets are volatile. This kind of market performance isn't something new. Markets have experienced very similar performance many times before. Markets have gone through wars, financial crises, global shocks, and many other things over and over again. Every single time, in the moment, it feels like this time is different and the whole world is falling apart. At least that's what the news headlines make it seem like. But if we look at this graph, showing the market's reaction to wars and conflicts throughout the last 100 years, we can see that they all have something in common. Every single time, the market has recovered over the long term, and now these events seem like just a small dip in an otherwise journey upwards. Obviously, past performance doesn't guarantee anything going forward, but it's one of the only data points we have. And when these crashes come, I like to take a look at these long-term graphs as it allows me to zoom out and think about the long term. For my own portfolio, now I've been investing for a few years, I have enough time in the market to be able to zoom out too with this. My portfolio currently sits at a balance of £126,456. And although I'm down by over 9,000 in the past month, I'm still up overall by over 23,000. Importantly, although I do have a long time to go, I'm still on track to reach financial independence at the age of 45. You'll be able to see this through the platform I'm showing on screen right now. You'll be seeing more of this platform in future videos. I built it to essentially track my entire financial freedom journey. I'm still tinkering with it, but hopefully it will make future videos better by showing you one platform for everything specific to my journey. If you want me to make this platform also available to you to track your own journeys, please let me know in the comments and I'll build it in the future. Coming back to my journey, in terms of what I'm going to do with this portfolio in the future, I'm going to follow 3 principles. Firstly, I'm going to stay consistent, investing £2,000 across my ISA and pension every month without fail. Secondly, I'm going to stick to my plan. My strategy isn't based on what happens to the market this month. It's not based on reacting to short-term noise. My strategy is all about being consistent and having time in the market over trying to time the market. And thirdly, I'm going to stick to a long-term mindset. I accept that in the short term markets are volatile. My plan is based on the long term, sticking to a long-term plan. Let me know how you're reacting to the markets at the moment. It's not nice to see our portfolios down. If you want to follow along my journey and get regular updates on my financial freedom portfolio, then please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, then please also feel free to hit the like button, as it's super helpful. I can't exaggerate enough how helpful it is for small creators like me. Thanks for watching and see you next time.